best friend. And this is a speech which is our contest entry for the area speech contest, Dutchess County Area Speech Contest. He just shook his mentor's hand, that's Linda. And he's practicing so that he can perform this speech on the morning of February 16th from 9 to 1 at Marist College. Now this is free and open to the public. It would be a wonderful thing for us to support him in this endeavor, and it'll be a lot of fun too. Michael Esposito.
5 minutes.
5, so
3 to 5.
3 to 5.
It's 3 to 5, but
3 to 5.
it'll be 5 minutes.
Okay, got it.
Michael Jordan is my best friend. Toastmasters, guests, Madam Toastmaster. I was 13. It was Michael Jordan's last game at Madison Square Garden. I left my seat, dove into a giant laundry bin full of smelly jerseys. I was carted off to the visitor's locker room and waited anxiously by Michael Jordan's locker. Hey kid, how'd you get in here? I thought I was gonna pass out. I told him how I got in, how he's my hero. It made him laugh and smile a bit. I even snagged a picture with him. It was magical. Over the next 10 years, I flat out stalked him, Googling everything about him. I became an expert at golf, a cigar aficionado, a Ferrari vroom, enthusiast, learning all of his nicknames, Mike, his airness, and MJ, only used by his best friends. I knew if I ever met him again, I'd really impress him, or scare him. One late summer night, I looked up his address. He lives in North Carolina? I'm gonna be in North Carolina next month. I sent him the picture of us, asking for an autograph and a round of golf. He replied, I remember you. You're the smelly kid who snuck into the locker room just before I retired. You made my night, kid. Let me know when you get in. I'll have a car waiting for you. We can play at my favorite golf course by my house. Signed, Michael Jordan. When I arrived in North Carolina, the driver took me to Michael Jordan's massive 13,000 square foot mansion. I met his family. We shot some hoops. Then hopped into his cherry red Enzo Ferrari and vroom, sped off to the golf course. I was in awe. During the car ride, I fantasized about us becoming friends. I came up with a plan. Because of Michael Jordan's competitive nature, I knew he'd have to beat me, or play me until he did. As long as I won, I'd meet him again and again and again until we became best friends. We approached the first hole. The smell of the fresh cut grass and a brilliant green golf course embraced us. Me and my hero, a perfect September day. As we teed off, I gave him a hand-rolled Cuban cigar. He was really impressed. Not to let him catch on to my plan, I let him take the first hole, the second, the third. Then, as we approached the 10th hole, I took over. I made my move. I was beating Michael Jeffrey Jordan at golf. It was making him mad. He's always played better and come back to win when he gets mad. He was back in the game. Last hole. One putt. Could it be? I won! The following year, he called me up. Hey, kid, how about a rematch? You have any more of those Cubans? Yes and yes! That was 10 years ago. We've played at the same course on the same day every year since. And he has yet to beat me. This past year, Michael Jordan invited me to play at his new favorite golf course in October. We started off neck and neck. I took the lead going into the 10th hole. He was steaming. He threw out his cigar. He had no chance. He came back to tie the score. Last hole. 1 putt. Could it be? I lost! Wait, I lost. He putted to victory, beating me by 1 stroke. My friendship with Michael Jordan was over, and my plan ruined. He'd beaten me. There was no need for him to call me ever again. His competitive drive was satisfied. The months went by, no calls. He even moved, and I couldn't locate him. Yesterday, I received a letter, postmarked Pebble Beach, California. It's from his heiress himself, and it has a plane ticket in it. I may have beaten you last year, but I still have 10 years to make up for. See you in Pebble Beach, kid. Signed, MJ. And that's how I know he's my best friend.
Isn't that amazing? You may have seen that we keep applauding here. We applaud when someone comes up to the podium, and we applaud until that person goes back and sits down. So we have to do a lot more applauding. That was fantastic. I have to say, that's the best I've heard. And the first time I heard it, I was going, I was so excited. I was so believing this story. I had to ask him if it wasn't fiction, but I think it's really a winner. Don't you think it's really a great speech? Yeah.
Thank you.
Fantastic. And you will hear when we talk about his speech in the form of a little bit of round robin evaluation, you'll hear some comments that we can point out his particular virtues, of which there are many. Thank you. As it happens, the next item on